Alright, I finally figured this out. I couldn't find anything on the internet about it. I talked to a couple guys at shops. All they did is curse the Europin extension receiver. This is what I'm calling this part of it, where it receives the Europin. They do get jammed up once in a while with sand. It's almost inevitable that they're going to get jammed up once in a while if you're at the beach. But I like the Europin, and everyone, as soon as I ask questions about it, everyone starts trashing it. It's a beautiful thing. I can take it off and I can move my mast base U-joint forward and back as I please without any tools. Even if I'm carrying tools, I don't even have to open up a pocket. I can be out in the middle of the lake and make a mast base adjustment front to back. So I do like the Europins, and I could not figure out how to get this thing apart, but I figured it out. I'm going to show you. Remove the smaller of the two screws. The bigger one obviously holds the cleat in place. Remove the smaller of the two screws, and then hopefully you have it. You take compressed air right into the pinhole and it'll push the silver button out. And that, with a little bit of fingernail action under the edges of it, that will push it out, even with some grit and sand, because it's jammed up. That's the whole point. They get jammed up. We free them up with a hammer every once in a while, and that's how us Europin guys survive the beach. They jam up and you smack them with a hammer to free them up. Of course, you want to get in there and really clean it out, at least on occasion, and that's the method. Pull that little screw out. You can tell by the position of that screw that it protrudes. Where it's mounted, it protrudes into the hole where the button goes. So once that screw is out and you use the compressed air to push the silver button out, you just knock out all the grime and sand and shit. I already got most of it out. I don't see the springs coming loose, so it's one big coil spring in the back end. Okay. This is all kind of new to me. But I see one big coil spring out in the back end, which is good. It's not some flimsy little wiry thing. It looks like a nice solid coil spring, maybe a 10 millimeter diameter. Nice big spring down in there. But anyway, that's how you clear it out. I'm just going to quickly put it together dry a little bit. It's already nice and free. I'm going to flush it out good with some soap and water, and maybe put it together with some, I think it's called Sail Coat is the brand name. I just have a DuPont dry lube. I'll put in there with it. It's a waterproof dry lube. And that should help you guys out. And once it's free, you can pretty much just knock it out with your hand. When it's jammed up with sand, just put some compressed air right through there. You could walk into any auto shop and a guy will do this for you. It'll take him like 2 minutes. Just have the screw out and say, "Show me your blowgun." Your friendly neighborhood mechanic will come up to you with something like this, and boom, he'll knock it right out for you. So you don't have to go buying any fancy tools. Thanks for watching. I hope this helps. I'm pretty sure it will, because I've been searching for a way to clean this out for years. And make sure when you put it in there, you put it back in correctly. There's a bevel. My finger's on the bevel, so I'm showing you the square edge. There's a bevel edge and a square edge. This is the bevel edge. That bevel edge should go down towards your U-joint. So the pin coming up hits the bevel and locks in on the square top surface. Thank you.